Hello, I'm Alex, and welcome back to TTTV. In this video, we're going to go through how to use the Carnevale Gang Builder. So, we have recently launched a free gang builder for Carnevale, which helps you get your gang up and running, lets you save and import lists, and also features a play mode that helps you easily track your gang stats while playing. Let's go through where to find it and how it works. For starters, you'll want to go to the TTCombat website, and then go to the menu in top left, and go to the resources section and go to Carnevale here. Here you'll find loads of resources for the game, the stat cards for the various characters, the magic disciplines, a printable table of agendas and so on. What we want here though is the gang builder. So as we said, this tool lets you view all the stats for all of the characters in the entire game. It's updated whenever a new character comes out, and it can be used to essentially window shop for characters you might want, but also to put together a gang. Let's go through how we do it. You want to start by going to the top and making sure it's on build mode. We'll cover play mode shortly, and then go to faction selection. For this, we're going to make a gang based on the Rashar, based on the gang now available in our MyMiniFactory. More on that shortly. Below, we can set a ducat limit, ducats basically being the points for the game. Games vary from 50 ducats being a very small skirmish, 100 ducats being about the norm, and 150 being especially large gang wars. For this, we're going to do a 100 ducat gang. From there, we'll scroll down to gang members, and here we have all of the gang members in the entire Rashar gang. They are in alphabetical order, or well, they're sorted by their type, and then in alphabetical order. In Carnevale, there are three types of characters. There are leaders, who, as the name implies, lead your gang, usually being your biggest and most powerful characters. Heroes, the meat and potatoes of your gang, the real hard hitters. And then the henchmen, the rank and file troops of your gang. Gang composition is very straightforward. You simply have to have exactly one leader, and then no more heroes than you have henchmen. So if you had 3 henchmen, you could only have up to 3 heroes in that gang. Other than that, you can more or less do what you want. So let's start by adding a leader. For this, we're going to essentially make the gang that you get in the MyMiniFactory welcome pack. So we're going to start by adding a Major Rashar, this chap on the left here. When we mouse over him, you can see it's highlighted, we can see his stats, and we can click to view details to see him in more detail. This will then show the various keywords he has, the abilities that he has, what weapons he's armed with, and any special rules he has as well. If we click on a character ability, we'll also get a pop-out box saying what that ability does. So here it tells us what Expert Sorcerer actually does in the game. If we want to add him to our gang, we can either click Recruit down at the bottom here, or we can scroll back up and click Quick Recruit there. You'll now see a green tick next to him, and when you click to view details, it will collapse that panel as well. Over on the right, we have a calculator. If we click this, we'll be able to see how many ducats we've spent so far, what our remaining budget is, and what current unit types we have. So we have 1 leader, no heroes, and no henchmen. So let's add a hero. The MyMiniFactory welcome pack does come with a Radru, so we're going to go to Heroes. I'm going to scroll down to find it. This chap here. And we'll simply click Quick Recruit to add him to the gang. And the calculator will update to show that he's now there. Next, we'll add some henchmen, so we'll scroll back up to the top, switch it over to henchmen, and we're going to scroll down to find the 2 henchman types we have. The welcome pack comes with a pair of Lesser Ugdru, so we'll go and find those first. And we'll simply click Quick Recruit twice. Again, we'll get a green tick next to it saying that we have 2 of them, and this will be shown under the calculator as well. Next, we'll add some slaves. Again, the welcome pack does come with 3 slaves, so we'll add those 3 as well. Checking the calculator, we can see that our gang is legal because we have 1 leader, 1 hero, and 5 henchmen. We are still a bit shy of the 100 ducat allowance, so we're going to go back and add another hero. So scrolling back up to the top, we go back to heroes, find something with an appropriate cost. I'm going to add a Cult Enforcer, I think. So click Quick Recruit, he'll be added to the gang now, and will now be on 98 ducats. If we're a bit shy of the total, we can make up the difference with some equipment, so we're going to scroll down to the bottom past all of the gang members, down to Equipment and Artifacts. We're going to select a category and pick Equipment, and here it'll show all the equipment we can buy to add to our gang. Each piece can be bought once, it shows there its cost, and if we click to view details we can see what it does. So looking at the Lime Water Rebreather, I can see this means that once per game, when one of my characters makes a dive action, they can critically succeed without having to roll any dice. That sounds really useful for an aquatic Rashar gang, so I'm going to purchase a lime water rebreather by clicking purchase at the bottom. Once again, we go up to the calculator. We'll see we've now spent 100 of our full ducats, we have no remaining, and everything we have is shown here. If we scroll back up to above equipment and artifacts, we can see our full gang breakdown here, saying our loyal gang, consisting of 1 leader, 2 heroes and 5 henchmen, is legal, and we can see every character we have in the gang. If we want to remove any, we can simply click remove next to them, or we can go up to the calculator and remove them there. With that done, we're ready to start playing, so we're going to click out of this, we're going to go up to the very top, and we're going to switch the builder over to play mode. We can also add notes to any of our characters, so here I could record which spells are selected for the Magi Rashar, and if we have multiple of the same character, we can also make notes here as to which one is which. So for example, down here, I could record that one of my slaves is male and 2 of them are female. Adjusting their stats is very straightforward. You simply click down or back up on each of the trackers. If they've had their go, we can click available to switch to used, which will put a tint on the character so we know that they can't go again this round. And of course we can record various status effects, such as them having dived, them being on guard, them being stunned, or the worst one, them being dead. Similarly, when we've used our equipment, we can scroll down and click available next to it, which will switch it over to used so we know we can't use it again. If we want to save our list, we can scroll back up to the top, switch it back over to build mode, scroll down to the bottom to where it says Chronicle Thy Gang. We can then click Generate Code. This will give us a code that we can then export, save somewhere, pass over to a friend, pass to an event organizer so they can check our list, and so on. Loading a gang into the builder is very simple as well. We simply go to Load Code, paste in the code, click OK again, and it will now switch over to the code that we've loaded. So for example, here is a 100 Ducat guild gang, consisting of a harbour master, a black lamp, a whaler, a smuggler, a dog keeper, 2 dogs, and a mariner. We can then check what these characters do by scrolling back up, and then we can sort it by, again, hero, henchman, or leader. So if I want to know what a harbour master does, I can go to leaders, I can see that I have 1 recruited, I can click to view details, and I can read all about her and her abilities, her weapons, and so on. As you can see, using the builder is pretty straightforward. Let's now talk about how you can actually get your hands on the models. There are a couple of ways you can do so. First of all, you can of course purchase the whole range of Carnevale miniatures from the TTCombat website. We have recently launched the World's Fair Afterparty 2-player starter box. There is the older San Canciano 2-player starter box available as well. And we have very recently started a MyMiniFactory tribe for Carnevale. When you sign up for the tribe, you get the welcome pack, which contains the entire Rashar gang we just saw, a guild gang as well, a set of terrain to get you started, a printable dice, literally everything you need to get going with the game. Tribe members will also get monthly releases, and they get a 50% discount on anything purchased through the store, where you can find yet more models to get your hands on from all the gangs that we do. There has never been a better time to get started with Carnevale, so if you want to give it a go, make sure to follow the links in the description below to take you back to our website, or to go to the MyMiniFactory and sign up for the tribe. Thank you for watching, make sure to subscribe, goodbye.